It's that you minimize what you are spending or you increase what you are getting. So really, I know so many drivers who are living in their own houses and carrying a guy who are living in rented houses. Huh? So who is richer? So it's not about your opportunities, it's about the mental conditioning. So you have to have and that's what creates wealth. There's nobody in this room that cannot make money. Nobody. When I say make money, it's not about just getting the money. But see, at the end of the day, the difference is between what you get, what you spend, what is left. That's the difference. Are you spending everything? Or are you... So if you get 10 naira and you're spending about 5 naira, you have minimized your spending. So you have 3 naira to save and 2 naira maybe to just hold in emergency. A richer person than the person that's getting 1,000 naira and is spending 1,500. You are richer. And that's why stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. The man that's driving a G-Wagon, Mercedes Benz. Stop comparing yourself. Stop. Stop feeling that because the person... No, stop. Stop. I mean, Hope is here. I make fun of him sometimes when I see him with his bike. You know, and I say, how much fuel is this fuel? Is this bike fuel? You know, and he has a way of parking close to where I park. Just to tell me, Pastor, you're not bigger. All of us, we have vehicles. So you park the... So when I come in the morning, I'll park. If I will tell my children that, let's be careful about Hope's car, you know. You know. So I'll reverse very well. Move back so I can catch that. When he wants to carry his bike, there will not be anybody disturbing him because he's a big man too. But really, let's assume there's a traffic on the road. As fast as my car can be, there's a serious traffic on the road. Who do you think will have an upper advantage in terms of movement? In fact, I'll be in that car wishing I have a bicycle, like Hope's bicycle. So if Hope keeps going around, think, one day I'll get a car, he'll be driving that car, that bicycle, as a poor person, and sweat to be facing, and he will kill himself there. But if Hope says that, look, I'm a better person by far, so you even go do like this on the bike, you know what you are doing, younger, go like this. It's a better thing for him. So he will use that bicycle better than financial IQ. It means that you have to be very sure. Develop your... Are you making money? When you make money, how do you spend the money? Try to make more than you spend. Write it down. I don't mean make gigantic amount of money. But let's put that, go. Try to spend less than you make. Try to spend less. And it's not a matter, Pastor, should I go naked? No. If you have to buy a shirt that is good, for now, just 1 or 2 shirts, and be mixing it. Somebody said that if you have two skirts, or two trousers that are black and brown, you can have different type of shirts, you know, and once you have a good shoe that has, so you don't need so much. You don't need so much. To eat lunch at Sheraton is now 22,000 naira. Lunch at Sheraton, 22,000 naira plus cockage, everything. Now, I can eat the same rice somewhere else for less than 1,000 naira. You will not come and open my tummy and say, your own, is it Sheraton or Mama Puchu? Stop showing off. That's number one thing. When you know that, write it down. When you know how to manage money, you're on the way to making wealth. Because money becomes for you not a waste. Number two, let's go on. So, quickly. So, understand what is assets and what is mere liabilities. Now, let me put it this way. If I bought this laptop for work purposes, for work, to generate work, then this laptop will be an asset because it's helping me to make more money. But if I bought this laptop just because I want to show people that I have laptop, it becomes like what? Liability. Money in your hand can either be an asset or a liability. Because when you have the money, what are you using it for? Are you using it to buy clothes? The clothes that mommy bought for you 5 years ago, where are they? They threw them away. They're so old. But she used money that time. So, mommy, maybe you bought a cloth for her 5 years ago at 1,000 naira. Right. The cloth has been thrown away, right? Because it's too small. Probably I'll give it to somebody else. Can you still buy the same cloth for 1,000 naira today? No. Right. That means that cloth took away money from you, did not add to you, but you have to buy the cloth for her. That means, in essence, that cloth is like a liability, but you have to bear it. But assuming that as at that time, that 1,000 naira, maybe you put it in an investment, or maybe the cloth you are buying for her is a cloth that will enable her to go and do more business or do things. Or maybe you put in her education, not even in clothes, to help her become better. Then that money, because by now she'll have what she knows then, she knows better now. So you will say, I invested 1,000 in her education. Why? Because it is attracting more. That's why when you are buying shoes, doing Doremi, I mean Domiri, what do you call it? It was Domiri. When you are doing those things, you want to show off. Want to die with the big boy. Banga. You are laughing, two of you are laughing yourself. You're wasting money. You can never make wealth. And that's why you see those people that spend that way, they end up being broke. But that's why you see the woman around you. I have seen, there's a woman I know in Nigeria State. Mom, since this woman, when I was in university, I knew her, law school. So she has been doing momoy for almost 30 years now. Momoy, that she has been doing. She has raised her daughters there, her children there. Right now, her grandchildren are helping her there every evening. The grandchildren speak Queen's English. The children, when they are selling momoy to you, they speak also Queen's English. I didn't even know that Mama can speak English. So about a month ago, I went to go and buy momoy from her. And I said, Ma, I've spoken about you so many times. And you are such, a legacy and whatever. she might explain for me. When I know what legacy is, I say, it shocked me. I said, I didn't know. She starts morning by 4 every evening. You will see that pot there. And then around 8, 9, she has finished. The same morning. If you want 100 naira, you get. If you want 200 naira, you get. If you want 400 naira, one that has egg and whatever, you get. Morning every evening. So she knows that I either use this 1,000 naira to eat or to do something. So the money can either be a liability to you. I have a child. Well, asset. I have one of my children in school. All the money they give to her, she's so with it. She doesn't spend much. She's thinking, she says, I want to buy a land if I leave school. Yeah. I want to buy a land if it's possible. Because for her, no frills, no makeup, no. Instead of buying all this, buy this one, buy that one, buy that one. So she every time, give her money. As a last count, almost hitting $1 million naira thereabout. Because she has seen the money as what? As an asset than a liability. And that's why when you understand that, you don't quick to spend money that you make, even if you make 500 naira. You are saying this is not a liability, it's an asset. I have to turn it over. So know the difference between the money you are earning and the money that you know. Because if you say you can't always be earning money, there must be also a way of getting money out of money that you have. Because let me say something. How long can you work? So there's earned income and there's passive income. Very well. Active. You're all young now. And that's why you should be thinking, can I buy land? Can I buy something that I will put down my money on? A year or a half ago, Mr. Lupe and I had gone to a car shop on the road here. I said that shop. He said, the car. I said, I want to change the car, blah, 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 blah. And each time I want to go and pay for that car, Bumi, I'll be asking myself, do I need a car? 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 That's why I called your boss. I said, give me one of the land that's close to PAU. Yes. They took me to the land. It's inside water a bit. But I paid for it. I've tied the money down there. It's a question of time. By the time I'm ready, the car will have gone down depreciation-wise. But the money, I'm getting older. I don't want to wait for any child to come and be feeding me. So when you understand that, that's why you now make hay while the sun shines. To understand the earlier I do it, the better for me. So financial IQ. But go on quickly because of time. So develop the right mindset about financial freedom. Write it down. You need to be free. Because if you're not free, mentally speaking, I've said that earlier. Yeah, let's go because of time. So focus on what you can control. What can you control? can control your spending. It's not to be my salary, to be grumbling. No. What can you control without losing touch of being your generous self? But what can you control? Budgeting. Mr. Dupe is an expert. When you have the money, how can I budget? What can I say? Budgeting. And how do you make sure your spending habits? How do you spend? Instead of stressing over market forces, things are expensive. No, you can control yourself. What alternative things do I have? Must I take this thing? Must I take that one? Must I do this way? Must I buy Pepsi at 350? Can't you even find your own way to mix things up in your house that will give you that taste somehow? Google it. With water and some things, you can even make your cola in your house. And to be healthier. Stop lamenting about things you cannot control. If you go to market, tomatoes, blah, 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 blah. Are there alternatives? The next one here is that to ensure that you practice moderation. Practice moderation. Moderation in all things. So if it's possible, live below your means. Those are the practical ways. Live below your means. If you can afford 2, buy 1. If you can do 10, do 5. Live below your means. That way you will leave enough room for surplus. But if you're living above your means every time, you are stretching yourself because of your neighbor, you want to be like them, you want to do this, you want to wear slippers you are wearing, you want to do this one, it's a trend now. Do you know how many people borrowed money to go to Canada? How many people borrowed money? And they get to Canada now, they find that it's not as easy as they thought it is. So as you see, I was in the shop yesterday, although it was with my son, and someone was they're calling. I was hearing a call, and this woman on the other side was saying, like, "I work on Saturdays, I work on Sundays," and the woman said, "Do you want to kill yourself?" He said, "Yeah, maybe I said, you have to work the work." But when you were in Nigeria, you don't work Saturdays. You complain about Saturdays. Now you are there now, Saturday, Sunday. Because if you don't work, live below your means. In addition to the money you are paying in Canada, you are paying back at home the basis that you are owing. People that stood as guarantors for you to be able to get loans, they are calling you. Let's go quickly. So, value time. I've told you, value time. I've said that. Value time over acquisitions. Delay gratifications. Must you buy the car now? Must you buy that thing now? Value time. Those are the way you create wealth. Value time. Value time. There's a time for everything. Must you buy the shoes now? Must you buy the clothes now? Value time. Delay gratifications. Delay gratifications. So make decisions based on rational thinking. I've talked about that one. We can go on. Now, let's go on quickly. Let's go on. So be prepared. Now, get prepared for the unexpected. Be prepared mentally for the unexpected. Some of us don't understand. Things will happen. Jeez. It's 9:57. Can you give me 30 more minutes? Huh? Please, I promise we're going to do it by 10 o'clock, but it's 9:57. So, be prepared for unexpected. So have emergency funds. So that's why I say that live below your means. Brother, live below your means so that you can save for things that happen. I don't have a job now. I don't have business. Live below your means. And stop telling I'm a young man. I know that I don't have enough. No. Instead of trying to be like your mates now, you see, like this my gentleman, our friend here. Most of my friends I had when I was his age, kind of, I don't even see them again now. I don't even see them again. You know, you think that your life now is about now. So, this one has this one, I want to have this. This one has that one. But in about 5-10 years' time, you don't see them again. You're now asking yourself, that decision I made because Mama and Kechi, or Mama Osapa, or Mama this one, was it worth it? That's why you have to live below your means. They are buying Abada, don't buy. They are buying this. I know where I'm going to. So that when the time comes, I have many friends. What's happening? I would like to do the second part of it, right? But I would like to do it based on what I see people changing. I see people changing. We're struggling with generator now. Do you know one of you here can say, Pastor,